Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Sai, Bahashem, Hot, Rakar, Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and taught me this truth, and peace and salutation to Yakim across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. Surely, Ecclesiastes 7 and 7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Why? Because you understand that, hey, you supposed to be on top of these devils. You supposed to be ruling the earth. All of this stuff that you're looking at belongs to you, but yeah, you're at the bottom of the bottom. If you know, you're at the bottom of the bottom, so you get mad about that. And a gift destroyed the heart, meaning that you can take that money bag, but then it'll destroy your heart from doing the right thing. All right, like a lot of Israelite groups, they take that money bag and then they can't bring out the 100% truth. All right, they gotta water it down with lies. All right, and now they're talking about giving so-called black people reparations. All right, and this is an article from U.S. Today. In historic move, North Carolina City approves reparation for black residents. So they saying they're going to give reparations for black residents. In an extraordinary move, the Asheville City Council has apologized for the North Carolina city's historic role in slavery, discrimination, and denial of basic liberties to black residents, and voted to provide reparations to them to them and their descendants. The 7-0 vote came the night of July 14. Hundreds of years of black blood spilled that basically filled the cup we drink from today, said the councilman Keith Young, one of two African American members of the body and the measure's chief proponent. It is simply not enough to remove statues. Black people in this country are dealing with issues that are systemic in nature. Start the day smarter. To get U.S. in nature. So he's basically saying that they about to get these niggas reparation in North Carolina. I ain't about to read all this shit because I give a fuck about reparation. Because Yahweh Shem outside is going to bring true reparation. But I'm just bringing this out. North Carolina City votes to approve reparations for black residents. Anytime you see some shit like this, you know we at the end, man. Because Esau ain't giving you niggas shit. By the time he give you that money, he gonna hyperinflate the currency. And
imagery is a little bit maybe older than your generation. That same fear. I'm not scared that I'm gonna get lynched. I'm more scared am I gonna get shot by a police officer.
An all-new episode of United Shades of America with W. Kamau Bell, Sunday at 10, only on CNN.
Let's look at this for a second.
Today is Juneteenth. Juneteenth is a holiday which commemorates the abolition of slavery on June 19th, 1865. And for the first time in 12 years, Congress is having a hearing about reparations. Massive crowds turning out for the debate today. The conversation has been gaining new attention from Democrats ahead of 2020, but Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says even researching what could be done, he says it's not a good idea.
We've, tried to deal with our original sin of slavery by fighting a civil war, by passing landmark civil rights legislation. We've elected an African-American president.
All right, which that was all lies, man. This dude is full of lies. They're talking about giving niggas some fucking reparations.
We're always a work in progress.
It's over with. All right. Asheville, which is 83% white and 12% black, formally apologized for the role it played in slavery and implementing racist policies. The resolution, which passed in a 7-0 city council vote, does not mandate direct cash payments to descendants of slaves or 40 acres or 40 acres in a mill. Instead, the city plans to make investments in areas where black residents face disparities. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear this shit. Oh, man, these motherfuckers. Then they talking about just building up your little man. See, these are devils, man. These are fucking devils. And you 2/3, guess what? 2/3 they want to be partakers in this shit, man. You want to be a partaker in Esau society. That's why you just like your father, man. Alright. Let's see. More earthquakes. Job 20:10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. So these motherfuckers are trying to please the poor, which Israel is the poor. Alright, and they trying to restore their goods, alright, by pulling down statues, by talking about you about to give niggas reparations in North Carolina. Yeah, fucking right, man. I don't believe this devil, and if he did, he gonna crash the system right the next day. So they just seeking to please the poor, man. You devils are going down. Ecclesiasticus 41:7. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. Yeah, and everything these devils have, all their history, they being reproached. It's a disgrace. So they seeking to please the poor by giving you reparations, by tearing down the statues, telling you we're gonna give you a stimulus package, alright? But these people are fucking devils, and they going down, man. And 2/3 that are with them, hey, guess what? You're going to fall hand in hand with them. Ecclesiastes 7:7, surely oppression make it a wise man mad, and a gift destroyed the heart. And this is destroying, just the thought of this is going to destroy Israel, 2/3 of Israel, because they're going to think that they're in a they're going to think that they're in a good case, because their father, the devil, gave them a money bag. And that's what 2/3 of Israel want. They really want to be joined hand in hand with this devil, man. They want to partake in his kingdom. They don't want their own kingdom. They want to partake in his kingdom and live comfortably in a white man's world. Proverbs 11:21. Salakia. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. All right. So 2/3, you can join hand in hand all you want. You will not be delivered by Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Matter of fact, you will partake in the punishment of Esau, Edom, and all these other nations. All right. But the righteous are going to be delivered. We don't want to have nothing to do with you devils. All right. Or nothing to do with these devils. Are they riches, man? All right, Proverbs 11:28. He that trusted in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch, because these riches are decaying over here in Babylon. All right, so they ain't gonna be rich for long, because their money ain't worth nothing. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that make counsel, but not of me. See, these people, 2/3 of Israel, y'all want to go to these devils and ask them for a hug, ask them for little trinkets, when you can have the whole fucking world. All right, but you're not kingdom minded. You're a fucking peasant, a slave, a homeborn slave. And that covered with a covering, but not of my spirit. Yeah, you think this military system is going to save you. You think Esau is going to protect you. But guess what? You don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, what gives us this unction to understand these words and these scriptures, which is sealing us in our mind. All right? Which is sealing us in our mind, so that we can have protection when Jacob trouble comes, which it is here now in a small form. That they may add sin to sin. All right, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the saddle of Egypt. Yeah, you trusting in this devil. You trusting in this military system, his financial system, his religious system, his school system, instead of trusting in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh and leaning on him. And he's gonna make sure all your needs get taken care of. That's why I say in Matthew 6:33, seek ye the kingdom of heaven, and all these things will be added unto you. We supposed to be seeking Yahweh Shem Yahweh first, and we're gonna get everything all of our heart's desires. Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust of the saddle of Egypt your confusion. Yeah, you waiting for reparations, and you gonna find out that money ain't shit, and you gonna find out if they do give you the money, how fast that money collapse, man. How that's not gonna profit you, man. So death and destruction to the rebellious children, 2/3 that go down to Egypt, which is America, Babylon, and trust in Pharaoh, which is the king of Babylon, which would be, the government, the president, and shit like that. All right, these devils have nothing for you people, man. They have nothing for you, and you trust in devils that don't have nothing for you, man. All right, Lamentation 4:17. As for us, our eyes, this is Israelites talking. As for us, our eyes, as yet faileth for our vain help. And who's the vain help? Esau, Edom, all these other nations. They help, but they're not helping with a good cause or for your good. They helping in vain. And our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. They hurt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Right, 2/3 you trust in a nation that cannot save you, man. They cannot save you. If they do anything good, it ain't because of your sake. So these nations so 2/3 of Israel might be expecting reparations, but guess what? You're not gonna get no reparations from this devil. All right? Why? Why are you not about to get reparations for this devil? Let me tell you something. Let me bring it out. Psalms 58:2. Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Yea, wait the violence of your hands in the earth. This devil, all he has in his heart is wickedness, lies. Verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. The poison is like the poison of a serpent, that are like the deaf adder that stop in her ear. All right, so these devils, as soon as they be born, they go out speaking lies, man. And they're the forgers of lies. That's all they know how to do is speak deceit. All right. They tell Jake they're gonna give you a mule and 40 acres. You ain't got none of that shit yet, man. Psalms 55:20. He had put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenants. The word of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than all, yet were they drawn swords. Right, this devil telling you he's gonna give you this and to give you that, but yet he ready to massacre you. You haven't heard of Agenda 21? All right, King Alfred plan, Rex 80. I don't even know the last part, but all of these are to exterminate the Israelites. All of these different agendas are to exterminate the Israelites, man. Psalms 50:19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. See, Yahweh Simeon kept silent. You thought he was on your side. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such and one as thyself. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thy eyes. And that's what you see these tribes coming back together, all right? Starting with the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're coming back together and we're being set in order right before these devils' eyes. And they can't believe that we got our heritage, that we know who we are, that we know where we come from, that we know that these scriptures is our history and not their history, that we know that they're the devil the Bible speaks of, and that according to John 10 and 10, it says, the thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. See, these devils ain't got nothing for us. They don't have anything for us, man. They don't have nothing good to tell us, nothing good to give us. They don't have nothing for us, man. Damn, I just had the scripture Salaki in one moment. Okay, I got you. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. So we know this devil can't do nothing but wickedness, man. Though he humble himself and go crouching, like, yeah, humbling with that fake ass smile, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Right, like you got like get out of the shower and the glass is all fogged up, you wipe it, you can see directly through it, man. And we can see directly through you devils, man. And we know that everything you say is a fucking lie, man. Sirach. Let's skip down to 16, 12 and 16. An enemy speaking sweetly with his lips. I'm going to give you niggas reparation. All right, I'm going to give you a stimulus package. I'm going to make sure you straight. I'm going to give you 48 acres and a mule. But in his heart, he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. Yeah, this devil's always trying to figure out how can he trap Jacob through his woman, through the car, through getting pulled over, through all kind of different ways to get you trapped up, to get you back in jail, to get you under that 13th Amendment to make you a slave, like which you already are a slave, but you're going to be in deep slavery, and that's it. All right. He will wipe with his eyes. He will weep with his eyes. But if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood, man. These devils love blood, man. All right. These devils love blood, and they gotta pay for all of that too. They gotta pay for their love of blood. Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that said it. Right. You gotta fix this shit, Esau. And how you gonna do that? Well, Revelations chapter 13 and verse 9. Let's roll, man. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the fate of the saints. See, you have killed with the sword, so you must be killed with the sword. All right. This is your well, let me get the scripture. Galatians 6 and 7. All right. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And what did you sow into this world, man? Nothing but death and destruction, man. This devil sowed nothing but death and destruction into this world, man. Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robberies. The prey departed not. See? The prey departed not, man. And that's us, man. This devil has done all kind of destruction, man. And the prey departed not. That's the Israelites. We still over here. All right? And Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands. See, these devils have the power, right? Job 9:24. The earth was given into the powers to the hands of the wicked, which the wicked is Esau. Verse 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise evil, from which ye shall not remove your nicks, neither shall ye go heartily, for this time is evil. Right? You devils are about to catch hell, man. This time is evil. Isaiah 13:14. And it shall come to pass, and it shall be as a chased roe, and as a sheep that no man take it up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Verse 15. See, you devils are gonna be like a chased roe, man. Y'all gonna be like a deer, all right, and you gonna be fucking scared as a motherfucker, all right? And all these other people, they going into their countries, because guess what? Babylon is over with, all right? If they can even leave now. Verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. This goes with that Proverb 11, all right? All right, Proverb 11. If you join hand in hand with these devils, you're going to go down with these devils by the sword, all right? This is their punishment, all right? And this is the punishment 2/3 of Israel for being joined with these devils. Verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. So it's about to get ugly over here. And we don't want your reparations, man. We do not want reparations from Esau, man. Because ain't nothing he can give us that's gonna cover all the blood that he done said. Verse Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by the sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be many. See, Yahweh Shai is about to come and revenge us, man. We don't have to worry about you devils. We don't have to worry about no reparations. Okay? Alright, and with that, I hope this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Call Halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All glory and praise goes to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Harakar Kadas.